Hey guys, it's Jack. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, where I'm coming to you from a dungeon we haven't seen in forever. Welcome back to Dragon Roost Cavern, and why are we back in the first dungeon of the game? To finish a side quest, of course, and one that I did not know existed until I was doing the gallery figurines. Remember a couple episodes ago when I was showing off those figurine collections that I've gotten finished, I mentioned that we didn't need a figurine to complete the gallery, and that is Knuckle's figurine. It's not required, but being the 100% completion nutter I am, I really want it. And to do it, we have to go to some very specific locations to collect hidden treasures that normally aren't available to us. In the GameCube version, if you hooked up a Game Boy Advance, you got to use an item called the Tingle Tuner. And the Tingle Tuner allowed you to locate hidden chests inside the dungeon, one of which would contain a Tingle Statue. There are 5 Tingle Statues in all. By collecting all 5 of them, you unlock a special reward, and in the HD version, that is how you get Knuckle to appear on Tingle Island. And if my information is correct, that's not the right button. The first statue should be over here, in this little hollow that looked completely pointless. I'll just pull it up on the map again. That one right here across from us, like a little hollow that has zero purpose in the game. If you used the Tingle Tuner in this hollow, is this it? Yes. If you used the Tingle Tuner here, Tingle would use a special Tingle Bomb to make this chest appear. But in the HD remake, since the Tingle Tuner is not available, because it was replaced by the Tingle bottles, which are also not available, you should be able to make it appear using a regular bomb. So let's find out, and hopefully not blow ourselves off into the lava. There we go. So this is the first of the hidden 5 statues. You got the Dragon Tingle statue. It bubbles over with warmth. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. So these do absolutely nothing for you story-wise. They're completely optional. But as I said, in the HD remake, it is the only way to get Knuckle to appear on Tingle Island. And I want to take his picture, even if it's not required. So this episode, I'm going to be showing you where all of these statues are located. That's what I mean by when I titled this episode Kulu Limpa, because this is going to be very Tingle oriented. Very, very Tingle oriented, because once we're done, we're going to go to Tingle Island, we're going to take a look at those statues, and we're going to get our charts translated. Sounds like a plan to me. I don't know if it sounds like a plan to you, but you don't really have a choice because I'm the one playing the game. So, I will see you guys at the next dungeon. See you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so this took a while to get to because getting into the Forbidden Woods kinda sucks. But the next Tingle statue should be in this room, over here on this little useless island right here. We did not have a reason to go here, but it still exists. So let's see if it's hiding a Tingle related secret right about here. And hopefully not get blown off into the scummy water. Look at that. Almost perfect. I hope I get those magic pots. You got the Forbidden Tingle statue. It's covered in sticky sap. Hooray. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. Magic pots. You're the only valuable thing on this little outcropping. So that's 2 of them down, and before we continue on to the 3rd one, I kind of want you guys to stay with me. Hopefully I can bail out of the Forbidden Forest pretty quickly, because we should have the opportunity to grab a treasure chart, and rather not cut away and then cut again. I'd rather just like have you guys stick with me for this little journey, which should not be too long if I have my way. But we're high enough, and it looked close enough where we should be able to get one of the charts that we've been missing. Let me get rid of this guy. So why not go ahead and knock that out while we're here anyway. Actually, I probably want to approach it from here so that I can leap into the wind. Oh, come on, Link. Nope. Alright, let's do this a different way. Let's wait for the wind to die down. There we go. Oh, I should probably just use that Dekubaba. That would make things a lot simpler. This one right here. Up, up, and away! There we go. Alright, now what is the best way out? Is a good question. That is on my mind. I need to check the map. Does not really say, to be perfectly honest. I'm guessing using these Dekubabas. I have to say that the Tingle Tuner was a good idea. I actually kind of wish it was in this game instead of the Tingle Bottles. One, because obviously... Actually, is this my door? This should be my door. Obviously, the Tingle Bottles have lost all their functionality. One of the interesting things about the Tingle Bottles is if you needed a picture, you could have your friends send you a picture on via Tingle Bottle, and that was a way that you could get some of the figurines that you missed. That was actually, you know, kind of a useful function, but it's gone now. It doesn't exist. Whereas you could still use the Tingle Tuner. They could have easily used the Tingle Tuner with the Wii U pad, and I don't know why they didn't. I don't know if it's just because they felt that the Tingle Tuner wasn't a widely used feature, and I mean, come on, it's because you had to have a GBA to do it with? Which meant, you know, you had to spend another couple of $100 to be able to use the feature. But the Wii U comes with the Wii U pad. You didn't have to spend any additional money for it. Right? It was, you know, seems like it would have been a natural fit to continue to use the Tingle Tuner in place of the Tingle Bottles. But I'm guessing, you know, obviously the Nintendo being Nintendo, they're like, we want to integrate with the Me service. Because, you know, we want this to be more of a social game. We want to take advantage of social media. And I liked the Miiverse. I really did. One of my favorite things to do at PAX was to go around and tag people with my 3DS so I could get different Miis from different places. Alright, I need to change the wind again. Is it about the right direction? But why did you... replace? Keyword being replace. Why did you replace functionality that was perfectly fine and even optimized, I would say, for the Wii U pad for a service that eventually is going to shut down? And is shut down and no longer has any purpose whatsoever. That seems like where the design decision went, you know, kind of awry. They could have easily had both. Both could have existed alongside each other. It wouldn't have been any problem. The fact that you kind of had to design this to take advantage of normal bombs instead of Tingle Bombs, you know, speaks that you had to design around the problem. You got a treasure chart. That's what we came here for. And obviously, like, the only way that people would have known to expect these Tingle statues were still in the game, word of mouth. Otherwise, they wouldn't have known. In fact, I wouldn't have known. Clearly, I didn't. I've made mistakes. But yeah, nobody would have expected these Tingle statues to be back in the game without the Tingle tuner to reveal them, unless they heard from a friend that they existed or saw on a walkthrough or, you know, something like that. I can swim the rest this way. So it just seems really weird to me that they gave up the Tingle tuner for the Tingle bottles when this sort of thing could have, you know, if I had known that these statues existed, I would have gotten them on my first visit. It's just weird. I don't agree with this decision. But regardless, we got the chart, we got the statue, we're out of here. I will see you guys at the next statue. Alright, this one's actually pretty easy to get. In the Tower of the Gods, in the room with the moving platforms, there is one platform that is stationary, and our statue should be on top of that. I will say, continuing on from our previous conversation on the topic, a lot of these places did kind of raise my suspicions. These are a lot of areas that I would suspect there had to be something there, and just did not think it all the way through. So, you know, I probably could have discovered these chests on my own had I applied critical thought to it. Whoops. I bet that resets the bomb, doesn't it? At the same time, like, you know, to be fair, like, I forgot completely that the Tingle statues were even a thing in the original. I never did that because I didn't have a GBA. Yes, it sure did. I'm gonna get blown off. Bail. I never had a GBA and a GameCube at the same time. Oh no. Okay, good. When I had a Game Boy Advance, I bought it before I left for college. And I'm pretty sure it got stolen from me because I was playing, I don't know what happened to it. I was playing Golden Sun. I was really enjoying Golden Sun. And then one day I just could not find it ever again. Turned my... You got the Goddess Tingle statue. Its salty seawater coating is kind of gross. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island, of course. I was playing it one day, I set it down, apparently, I don't know if I was like in a common room or if I was on the can, but I never saw that Game Boy Advance again, ever. I turned my room upside down looking for it, never found it, and so I never had GameCube, Game Boy Advance cross functionality. So I was actually really sad, because the Game Boy Advance is one Game Boy I really liked the design of. Yeah, I know it's still too early for me to come here. I really liked the design of the Game Boy Advance. I thought that was beautiful. I thought it was ergonomic. I thought it fit hands really, really well. It was easy to hold. It was a great shape. That's one of my favorite Game Boy designs or DS designs ever. Alright. We got 3 statues down. We have 2 more to go. I will see you guys at the next one in the Earth Temple. See you guys in a few minutes. Alright, here we are in the Earth Temple, and we're headed for a room that deeply aroused my suspicions before. In fact, I thought that we were going to be going to, I guess, this area as part of the dungeon itself, but we never did. And I actually started to wonder why. And now I know. First things first, we need to get rid of these curse bubbles. That way I don't get cursed, because it is the worst status effect anybody could ever have. We're going to use the hook shot because it's actually kind of amazing. Yeah, you can come over here and laugh at me. I got something for you, dude. Oops, that's not it. Yeah, you don't like that, do you? Come here. I want to be your friend. Actually, why don't I go to the other side and lure you over here? Yeah, it'll work out better. No, you're not getting away. Okay. Those platforms over there. Those platforms over there. I had a feeling there had to be something over there. And I thought it was just going to be like a way to the boss key or something. It's not. It is where a Tingle statue is on one of them. I don't know which one it is, to be perfectly honest. Let's try this one. It could be just this platform in the corner. That's also a possibility. Where a bubble just spawned. Yeah, okay. It's just this platform in the corner then. I thought it was on one of the hanging platforms, but I could be wrong. I'm perfectly happy being wrong because this platform isn't big enough where I probably won't get blown off. In fact, I'm going to run over here. There we go. I'm actually kind of kicking myself for not investigating this before, but I wouldn't have known what it was. I wouldn't have known to drop a bomb here. You got the Earth Tingle statue. It's cool and damp and smells like mold. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. Neat. Okay, well, we just have one more of these abominations to find. So I will see you guys at the last temple. See you guys in a few minutes. Oh, wait, before I go, I want to point out that if you missed one of the sages, you can actually go to the boss room of each of these temples and take their picture. So they're still there, they're still hanging out, you can talk to them, have a good time, snap a selfie, and you didn't miss them. So keep that in mind if you need those pictures. Now, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, and finally in the Wind Temple, in this room where my car was driven into a trap, through no fault of our own, if we jump down here, and we come about here and we kill you, we should be able to plant a bomb and reveal our final treasure chest. So let's go to bombs. There we are. Drop, run away, kill you before you get in my way. And there it is, the last Tingle statue. I'm so excited. Aren't you guys excited? I'm excited. We have finally collected the things that nobody wanted, ever. You got the Wind Tingle statue. It's sandy and kind of rough. It feels weird. It will be waiting for you on Tingle Island. It's funny. It's almost like they recognize that... hey. Oh, apparently this thing's drain magic too. Cool. It's almost like they're recognizing with these descriptions that Tingle does not have the same popularity or the same portrayal in the West that he does in Japan. In Japan, they love him. In fact, he got his own video game for the Nintendo DS. I think it's Ripened Tingle's Balloon Trip of Love. And with a title like that, I can almost guarantee you there's zero chance of that coming across to the United States or, you know, the PAL regions, which is too bad because if you can find a ROM translated, it's actually quite a good game. But you know that they love Tingle in Japan. Whereas in the West, when the internet became a thing, and especially when Western gamers found out about the Japanese stereotype of the Okama, which I'm given to understand is supposed to be a stereotype of a flamboyantly gay man, they thought that that's what Tingle was supposed to be. You know, the internet in its infinite wisdom, decided Tingle was supposed to be an Okama. And after a while, Eiji Aonuma, which I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, sat down with Kotaku and said, no, he's not supposed to be gay. He's just supposed to be a really friendly, jolly, silly character. You're looking way too hard into this. You know, when they were doing Majora's Mask, they wanted Link to be able to either discover his map or have some reason for the map to need to be drawn in. And they thought that discovering the map would be kind of boring. It would be much more fun for the player to find somebody and buy a map from them. So what kind of person would draw maps? Well, someone who could see the land from a great height. So we'll make this character hang from a balloon. Well, now you've got this character hanging from a balloon, selling maps. It's kind of a silly character. So why not just run with it? We'll dress him all in green. We'll make him 35 years old. We'll kind of make him the mirror image or a parody of Link. You know, Link's looking for Navi, Tingle is looking for fairies. You know, we're just gonna completely go with the silliness, and that's all they really wanted to do. That's all Tingle is supposed to be, just a silly, silly character. But here we are. There is all 5 golden Tingle statues. There's the Kululimpa pose. What is this one? I'm gonna scroll up here. That's the playful pose. This is the courage stance. That is the winning stance. Oh no, this is the winning stance. That is the delightful stance. Interesting. But you are the reason I did all of this. I'm going to take your picture. I hope you enjoy it. This is Knuckle, the long-lost evil Tingle brother. Hello, sir. Hey, Mr. Fairy. Mr. Fairy, you found all the Tingle statues. If it wasn't for you, I never would have been able to come back. Oh, thank you. I understand now when you say that this place is the most beautiful place ever. I never said that. Never. This scenery would make a pictograph you could be proud of, don't you agree? Yeah, and already took it. The great thing about these is you can abuse them. You can throw them in the ocean. Whee! Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Make them go away. Make them not hurt me. Don't hurt me, Tingle Daddy. Alright. Now, for the real reason why we're here. We're gonna get our charts decrypted. And I think you do get another reward for getting all of the Tingle statues. We're gonna find out if that's true too. Hello? What is this? Eve. Uh-oh. This is heavy. This is just between you and me. But this guy has another brother. If that guy would just come spin this thing instead of me. Eve. Oh. I think this is Dave Jr. He is someone that washed up on shore and they just put him in a Tingle costume and made him into slave labor. Thank you for the gift. I know that Tingle statues are quite hard to come by. It is not much, but please, take this. You got a reward for being so skillful at finding Tingle statues. You got 50 rupees per statue. Lucky you! So that's 250. Ah, you have gotten them all. Please wait a moment. As usual. You got a reward for getting all 5 Tingle statues. It's 500 rupees. Lucky you! My big brother saved up everything he got from you, Mr. Fairy. I do not have anything else I can give you. But please play with my big brother again soon. Promise me. Eve. Oh. So, if you're worried about getting money for having your charts decrypted, that's 750 rupees, which will, in this game, at least let you get 2 of them decrypted for basically free. Oh, Mr. Fairy, I've been longing to see you, sir. What shall we play? What do you want to play? What? You're not here to play? That fragrant, musty scent. Wow. Sir, you have found a chart. Splendid! Splendid! Show me! Show me! Why, you can't read that chart in its current state. Impossible, sir. Would you like me to decipher it for you for 398 rupees? Sure. Tingle, tingle, Kulu Limpa. Become readable. You got your chart deciphered. Now you can use it to find a piece of the Triforce. Look at your sea charts on the map screen to check its location. Would you like me to decipher another chart for 398 rupees? Sure. Tingle, tingle, Kulu Limpa. Become readable. You got your chart deciphered, blah, blah, blah. Would you like me to decipher another chart for 398 rupees? Sure. Tingle, tingle, Kulu Limpa. Become readable. Blah, 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 blah. Mr. Fairy, you must try very hard to find treasure. When you select and open this chart on the map screen, the place where the treasure will shine forth. Then just go to that place and rely on your chart to help you find the treasure. Alright, let's take a quick look at these. We're not going to do this in this episode because I have a feeling it's gone kind of long. But let's see here. Beetle's chart, Triforce chart 1. That looks like Great Fish Isle. In fact, that is Great Fish Isle. Chart 2. I have no clue what that is. That is Blob. And chart 3. Also no clue. So, I'm going to have to study this in my downtime. And then we will go and get those shards. Which leaves just one shard remaining. Let me check the incredible chart. All the way back home. Oh, hey, look. The charts did show up on the incredible chart. So now we do know where to go get them. That's cool. That's a nice touch. So, we will go scoop up the 3 that we've deciphered, and then we head for home for the final shard. And that's going to be a journey in itself. So I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and watching today. As always, I'm much appreciated. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know by giving me that thumbs up down below, just below the video. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more Tingle Statue abuse, subscribe because I upload Wind Waker every weekday, and we are seriously moving into endgame here. We do not have much to do left at all. And if you have any hints, tips, or tricks, or comments that you think might still help, leave me one. But I warn you, by the time I see it, I might be done. Regardless, I want to read it. And thank you. So do leave one for me. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching again, and you guys have a great day. Later.